chin. He does not back down.
Gray still has plenty of snap left on that left hand, and he is whipping it across in the form of a hook over and over, and he just did it again. Concepcion has some head.
Here comes Concepcion again, chopping with that short uppercut, which has been effective. Well, look at the two. Go toe-to-toe. And these guys could go for a while. This is the final round, however. And a warning from Harry Smith as Gray went chopping behind the head of Concepcion. A minute to go in the fight.
The blood continues to drip now, and this is actually the hardest I've seen it come out of the left eye of Bernard Gray. He's lucky that this bout is at an end, and his cut man, Tommy Gallagher, has done one outstanding job keeping that thing closed, or actually just to a minimum.
Concepcion landed a solid right hand. Gray's white trunks, now a sea of red. Seconds to go.
Bruce, I don't know how much these guys are getting paid for this fight, but it is not enough, whatever it is.
Gray landing two solid lefts. What a way to end the fight. Tremendous action. Gray with a combination to the head, left and right. And that is it. And look at the crowd. What a fight put on by Bernard Gray and Jose Vidal Concepcion. And that last 12 seconds was a brutal exhibition by Gray. That was some combination. He must have landed 15 or 16 straight punches. Earlier in the round action, Randy,
Bernard Gray was tired, Concepcion was tired, but both men feel that this is the round they needed to take the fight, and both just planted their feet and let the punches fly. What a round it was. Look at that action, non-stop. Gray doing something you've rarely seen him do before, just dig down deep, come up with the right hands, come up with the hooks, and Concepcion, this is our first time taking a look at him, and I know we'll love to see him again.
Now we've got to go, Randy, to action at the end of the fight. Watch Bernard Gray turn it on.
And as much action as you saw throughout the fight, and in that replay you just took a look at, watch this, the closing seconds, the crowd was already rising in anticipation of somebody going down. Neither man wanted to go down. It was that just will, that incredible will to go the distance, and they were nailing each other, hard shots, over and over again.
I'll tell you, this goes another 15, 20 seconds. This fight could have been stopped with this exhibition.
I don't know. I just think they could have made this 10 rounds. These guys would have kept at it all night long.
What a finish that one was. Concepcion is so happy to hear the bell. Ed Darian standing by with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. And the scoring by rounds as follows. Judge Victor Suarez. Observe the fight at 6-2 Concepcion. Judge Ted Wint. He watched the fight 5-3 Gray. And Judge Bernie Friedkin. He scored it 5-3 for the winner by split decision. Jose Vidal Concepcion.
So Concepcion wins the bout in an upset over Bernard Gray. A split decision. 6-2, 5-3 Concepcion. 5-3 Gray. And it is the first time that Bernard Gray has tasted defeat. Concepcion apparently put on enough pressure to impress 2 of the 3 judges. And in a split decision, the
Vidal has won his last 2 fights, both in 1988 here at the Felt Forum in April and July. In April, won an 8-round decision over Bernard Gray, and in July he stopped Troy Davis in the 5th round.
Well, you know, some fighters are late bloomers, Sam, and it looks like that may be the case with Vidal. They had high hopes of Bernard Gray. The guy was a great amateur fighter, and there were some people who were very interested in him, but Vidal beat him in a great fight.
Vidal's only loss over the last 3 years was a 15-round decision to Manuel Batista in Santo Domingo.
You know, it's amazing. You get down to Puerto Rico or Santo Domingo, these kids have 9 to 10 fights and they're fighting 15 rounds.
Right.
Not 10 to 12, 15.
Good start thus far for Vidal, and the first flurry of activity from Jesse Williams. Good jab.
Well, that's what Vidal's going to have to do to win the fight. Keep this guy on the outside. Put the points in the bank.
That hook blocked by Williams. And Vidal reaching with those last 2 punches.
And Williams is going to be a hard guy to fight, Sam, because he just doesn't want to lead. You think a short guy like him would be walking in, trying to get inside, but he's not leading. He's not really doing anything. Very difficult.
He's not countering either, Gil. He's not doing much, except looking almost as if he wants to look Vidal over, see what he has.
Right, he looks lively, he looks alive, but he just isn't doing anything with his hands at all.
Slapping left hook, bringing roars from the Vidal fans. Good round for Vidal, looking very confident, starting to land the left hook, and Williams still hasn't gotten into the flow. Looking very tight. Coming to the end of round 1.
Sam.
Yeah.
You call Manuel Miguel.
I know. I'll correct it. How are you? Good to see you. Happy New Year.
How you feeling?
See you in France.
Leaving tomorrow. Oh.
Gonna have a rough time. Yeah. Right. That's right. Right. Make sure he's got a nice suite. Round 2 scheduled for 8.
Well, Sam, you mentioned that Williams may want to be looking this guy over and then try to figure out what to do. Let's see if he changes at all this round. If he doesn't, I think we're going to be in for a dull fight.
The best part of it thus far has been the fact that Vidal has stayed busy and has carried the action to Williams.
You know, I don't like to mention Williams and Dick Tiger in the same breath, but that's what Dick Tiger used to do. He used to give the impression that he was the aggressor, and he'd stay there, and he always let you throw the first punch. That was one of his tricks. But again, when Vidal throws the first punch, Williams doesn't fire back the way Dick Tiger did.
And surprisingly, Williams, with the short arms, hasn't tried to get inside at all.
I mean, he looks like an experienced fighter. Nice combination by Vidal, under and over.
combination on the inside by Williams. First time he landed effectively.
Well, he's picking up the pace now, Sam.
And Vidal has done a lot of reaching, one-punch, long punches, and then pulling back. And Williams jumping in there.
Williams is a well-schooled fighter, Sam. Puts punches together, good defense.
Hasn't gotten hit all that much. He covers up pretty well. He slip punches pretty well.
The only thing, Sam, these judges are human. If they see one guy throwing a lot of punches, whether they're blocked or not, they're going to give him some credit.
Last right hand landed on the top of the head, and that one snuck through the gloves of Jesse Williams. Vidal has kept up a good pace.
Williams steps back. You think the shorter guy would be looking to slip and get inside.
He got in a good left to the body. Stopped Vidal momentarily, but he didn't follow up with anything. Vidal comes right back. Same story in round 2 as it was in round 1.
Well, my good friends, tonight
Cut that in for whenever we have to go on camera.
A big banner boxing year here at the fabulous South Walker. Bob Pittman's February card
Make the effect on the headset.
will be another blockbuster. Headlining the show will be
A little
the
bit.
eagerly awaited return bout between Redwood the Real Beast Brown and former world junior welterweight champion Saul Mandy, the only man to defeat the Beast thus far. Also scheduled to see action on February 9, an additional 10 rounders of such world-ranked fighters as Ronaldo Nixon Sykes, Seamus McDonough, and Aaron Superman Davis. Remember, that's Thursday, February 9th. Round 3.
Round 3 scheduled for 8. Junior lightweights, Jose Vidal in the longer blue trunks and the dark trunks, black with a blue trim. Jesse Williams from Orlando, Florida. First 2 rounds, Gil, how have you scored it?
Well, I scored it for Vidal. Aggressiveness, good, solid left jab. You know, it's up to Williams' corner to light a fire under him, Sam. They had to say to him, hey, what are you doing? You gave him 2 rounds already. You've got to try to win the round. You know, sometimes fighters that have been around for a while, they develop a sparring partner mentality.
Vidal has stayed busy. He hasn't landed any big punches.
But just enough to win the rounds. And you can see that Williams has ability. Good body movements, fast hands, good defense. Starting to come forward a little bit now, Sam. Starting to close the distance a little bit. At least he's trying to. There you go.
Got right hand and got in there. Left hand landed on the gloves, but he did get a right hand in. He's got quick hands, Williams.
Quick hands, and his defense is there. When he finishes throwing a combination, he's right back with his hands up, protecting himself. He does have ability. He's the kind of a guy that's very frustrating to work with in a corner because, you know, you can see what he can do, but he has to do it. Now, that wasn't much of a move, but it scores points.
Williams doesn't keep up the action. No sustained action from him. Again, content to let Vidal dictate the pace of the fight. from Vidal.
Good fast hands and good fast feet. That could be dangerous, leading with that right uppercut, Sam. If Williams throws a left hook at the same time, it's going to be good night for Vidal. But he's getting away with that right uppercut.
I think mostly because the shortness of the reach of Jesse Williams. Coming to the end of round 3. So far, it's okay.
Two professionals, anyhow.
Well, fans, follow on your seat stubs, but they just might be your tickets to free gift later this evening. A little later in the center of the ring, we will be giving away 2 Casio liquid crystal color television sets. So please, hold on to your ticket stubs. You may be one of the 2 lucky winners. And here's another good reason to hold on to your seat stubs. For tonight, your stubs for the boxing matches here at the Trump Bar will be good for half price admission to the Palladium nightclub at 126 East 14th Street in Manhattan. Tonight's Latin Kings lineup at the Palladium will feature the hot Latin vocals and sounds of Jose Alberto and Henry Castro. Round 4.
Sam Rosen and Gil Clancy ringside here at Madison Square Garden Spelt Forum. This is round 4 of our opening bout. Jose Vidal in the blue trunks from New York by way of the Dominican Republic. In the black trunks, Jesse Williams from Orlando, Florida.
Vidal is really picking up the pace now, Sam. They must have spoke to him in the corner and told him he was behind.
And Williams backing off. Vidal has led throughout the fight. And Williams, who gives away several inches in height and reach, has been unable to get any kind of sustained attack going against Vidal, any kind of counter. Good sharp jab.
He should be working inside, but he's making no effort to try to get inside. He's content to stay right out there on the end of Vidal's jab.
Good attack this time from Williams.
That's what he should be doing. Making Vidal punch with him and stay on the inside.
Settled against the ropes and has gotten back into the center of the ring and doing some good work on the inside. Right hand gets through. Williams absorbing a lot of punches here, and they're landing.
And he's not punching back.
Not at all. I don't know if he's hoping for Vidal to punch himself out, but Vidal is landing those punches.
Sam, that's the kind of fighter that we talk about with a sparring partner mentality. Looks like he spent too much time sparring with good fighters.
Most of those punches by Vidal landed.
By instinct, you think he'd be punching back.
Vidal doing a great job to the body. And Williams gets in that short right hand. And suddenly Jesse Williams wakes up.
Well, we know he has the ability, Sam. No question about that. Again, I said it would be so frustrating working with him in the corner, because you know he can do something.
I don't know if Jesse Williams was playing rope-a-dope without the rope. Just letting Vidal punch away, and suddenly Williams opened up. Back in that peekaboo defense. Vidal landing.
But again, you'd have to give the round to Vidal.
Absolutely. Williams has landed a couple of punches, but not enough to offset the tremendous attack of Jose Vidal. End of round 4. And Vidal building up a big lead on this man, Jesse Williams, who returns to his corner. Mike Bell, Cal Calloway in his corner.
Doesn't look to me like they're trying to light any fire under him at all, Sam. Very quiet in the corner. I'd be jumping up and down and trying to get him to do something. Wake him up.
Punches and catch me off balance because my legs ain't right. That's why I'll be moving like that.
Take a look at the action here. Vidal had a little trouble against the ropes. And Williams opened up a little bit on him, Gil.
Well, he threw 5 or 6 punches. 1 or 2 got in there. And he's a strong kid, and he can punch a little bit.
Vidal recovered to regain control. And look at 26-year-old Jose Vidal. Round 5 scheduled for 8.
You know, fighters like Williams, if he does lose a decision, he'll go back in the dressing room and he may say to him, and it happens an awful lot, he'll say to his trainer, I'm a better fighter than that guy. Get him for me again. I used to tell my guys when they said that, you just had him.
Gil, Vidal is loading up with that right hand, trying everything he can to hurt Williams, at least put him down. He's been unable to do it, but he's really throwing some big punches. The body to the right.
The body shots are bothering Williams more than the head shots, Sam. If I was Vidal now, I'd start the box. Just be content to win the fight. Just keep snapping that left jab out.
Good combination, rocks Vidal. Jesse Williams wakes up with a 3-punch combination that snaps the head back of Jose Vidal.
Again, we know he has that ability, Sam. But and again, as I said, if I was Vidal, I'd forget about the punching and just box and win this fight.
Vidal was reminded in a hurry that there's an opponent in front of him who could hurt him. There's that short left hook.
Off countering that right uppercut, Sam, that I told you was a very, very dangerous punch to throw. Never throw an uppercut from outside.
Lead right hand getting in by Vidal. Vidal has allowed Williams to get in closer now, where Williams has landed a few more punches.
When he throws them.
Williams just doesn't keep going with his attack.
Well, when you land 1 or 2 good punches, Sam, you have to come back and do it again right away. Williams stops to admire his work.
There hasn't been all that much to admire in this fight.
You can see he has a heavier hand, Sam.
Gets in a good right hand. Vidal making a mistake, fighting in close against Williams. Final seconds of round 5. And Jesse Williams starting to come on a little bit.
Pega y sal, no te quedes ahí. Él está buscando un knockout. Él ha perdido todo acá.
Everything's fine.
When they, yeah, go ahead.
They shouldn't be showing this.
February 24 on your calendar, as that's the date of the close second show here at the Golf Farm. The 12-round WBC
When they go to the corner,
Championship fight between
tell them to bring in the audio then.
three-time world champion Roberto Duran. Tickets priced at $25 and $15 are on sale now at Madison Square Garden. That's the close second showing of Barkley Duran, 160-pound post-out, right here at the fabulous Golf Farm. More about that later.
Gil, Jesse Williams had some good moments in that 5th round.
Well, here we'll see that solid combination by Williams. Good solid punches, and he has those heavy hands, Sam.
Did he do enough to win that round? He landed some good punches.
I had the round like dead even, Sam. Very close round.
Round 6 scheduled for 8. Vidal we have unofficially ahead And Williams trying to come on here.
Well, with the round system, I don't think that Vidal can lose now unless Williams does score a knockout. He's given away too many rounds.
Good jab by Vidal.
Those are the point scorers.
And really what he needs to be effective against a fighter like Williams.
Well, Sam, if he just keeps boxing, keeps bouncing and boxing, he'll be fine. Just when he gets carried away and starts throwing those combination punches and stands right in front of Williams, Williams is dangerous. No question about it.
Williams moving in. First clinch of the fight that I can remember. Nick Drake stepping in.
Well, you know, they're not going to pay Nick Drake for this fight, Sam. He hasn't had to do a thing. These two kids are just really putting on a show. As I said, they're two professionals, no question about it.
And really, for the first time in the fight, we're seeing Jesse Williams move in steadily. Usually he's been laying back.
That's all Williams, Vidal has to do. Just continue to box. You can see that Williams has more power in his punches. When he lands, the punches have effect.
Vidal has kept moving. Rarely stood still, and worst moments have come against the ropes.
Vidal is feinting beautifully in now, Sam. Feints, jabs, jabs, feints. He's keeping Williams guessing, which is exactly what he should do.
One thing Williams has not done is gone to the body at all.
And that's where the shorter guy should be aiming those punches.
Smart move by Vidal, getting off the ropes again.
Punch and get out. Punch and get out.
Coming to the bell, ending round 6. Carl Moretti, Bert.
I got it today.
Thank you, Bert.
Good book, I'll say it. It's a very good issue. I think Vidal was a little off balance anyway. He moved him. Right.
Why is he laid off? Round 7. Scheduled for 8. And the work in the center of the ring.
There was that hook by Williams right at the end of the round, Sam, but that's what he has to do in the beginning of the round. And then follow it up.
All right, through 6, Gil, how have you scored it?
I have